What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey, what up, Big J MMA? Kim, what up? Chatter and choke slams. Hey, hey. So we'll wait a second, see if anybody else jumps in. What up, Nikki? Nikki in the chat. What up, Pumpkin? So I wanted to jump on here because I was gonna go live tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. So I wanted to jump on and do like a little quick live on my phone. I was gonna go live tonight and just bullshit, probably listen to music and shit like that, but my kids have informed me that we're starting a fire tonight and making s'mores and all that shit, and I just don't think I'm gonna have time to do it. So I'll probably go live tomorrow night on my computer. But I wanted to jump in and talk about Tweaksquad and their comments and all that shit. That's crazy, bro. Some of that shit that I've been getting in my comment section. Like, you big bully. Can't believe you're bullying up church. Can't believe you're acting like this. Adam Calhoun's such a terrible person. He's such a horrible human being, and he makes terrible music. And it's like, these are the type of comments I'm getting. And then some people have jumped on there, like the Tweak Squad people have jumped on there and like wrote me like long ass fucking stories. I'm not reading that. How much do I think he's going to lose from the Rodney lawsuit? I don't know. I think whatever they want, they'll probably get, to be totally honest with you. Whatever they want out of that lawsuit, I think it's for like $150 million. Whatever they want, they're going to get. Unless he can buy off the judge and the jury and all that shit, I don't know. Because just a little bit of evidence that I saw, it's bad, bro. Like, I mean, they got live streams and TikTok videos. Yeah, it's the amount of evidence they have on that guy is just insane. Yeah, yeah, they're always big mad, always big mad. But there for a while, man, they just kind of left me alone. They didn't really say nothing in my comment section or anything. It was just kind of quiet, dude. What up, Great White Wolf? I see you. Yeah, I don't read the comments, chatter and choke slams. I read them. Like if they're big long essays, I won't read them. But if they're like just short comments talking shit, I'll read them and like I've been like responding to some of them. I can't remember some of them. I have to pull them up, but yeah, you always got some people. You know, you got your consistent ones that are always talking shit. Like, and I think they're just like little burner accounts or whatever, little bot accounts. But then you got some people in there like, how dare you go against the rap Jesus, country rap Jesus. And it's like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. That's just wild, dude. Doing botting, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think, Chris, I think that the Rodney case is gonna be rough on him. I mean, I don't know. He might get through it without having to pay all of it, but dude, you should have settled for what you should have tried to make a fucking deal, bro, because now you're going to trial with a jury, bro. And he was just literally talking about the case on YouTube like 4 or 5 days ago. Basically agreeing with dumbasses in his comment section that she's not real. Like Kylie Rodney was not a real person. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Like the dude thinks the girl wasn't even real, and that's the type of shit that's gonna get him fucked over, in my opinion. What did Upchurch do? Well, there was this girl in California named Kylie Rodney. She was, man, I think she was like 17 and drove her car into a lake and was like missing for like 2 weeks. And like nobody could find her for like 2 weeks. Well, Upchurch came up with this big, long conspiracy theory that at first, like once they found her and stuff, that like he was like blaming it on the parents. Um, and said that the parents were trying to run like a GoFundMe scheme to try to get money, and that her dad was involved with like killing her, and he like went on and on about some crazy shit. I mean, live streams, videos, TikTok videos. He doxed the fucking family. Like he doxed the family. It was like the grandpa's business. They had to like shut their business down because they got doxxed and harassed so much. Like it was just wild. I was reading some of the court documents the other night, and some of the shit was just crazy. So I think I got a show planned next week to talk a little bit about the Kylie Rodney case, but I don't want to drum up all that shit out of respect for their family. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it or not. But some of the shit that he was like quoted in the fucking videos and in the live streams and shit, like some of the shit that he was like in the comment sections too, like they have all kinds of quotes from shit that he said. What's up, Crawfish? I see Crawfish in the chat. Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank's in the chat. So he said he had the lawyer's brain scrambled. He said all that crazy shit to the lawyers, and he thinks he outsmarted them. Yeah, yeah. He also said he won back in February. Um, the only thing he won back in February was to like push the case back. He pushed the case back to December 2nd of this year. Not very long, Crawfish. I'm not even on my computer. I'm on my phone. Um, that's why I'm doing it because I didn't think I was going to be able to go live tonight. So I wanted to just jump on here, a quick live stream on my phone. Scrambled like eggs and faux skin. What up, faux skins? Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. Pumpkin, I watched a little bit of it, but I wasn't like fully invested in it because I just knew the dude was like, it was wild, bro. Like he was literally, um, man, he was on some wild drugs back then. Something was wrong. And I'm a conspiracy theory guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in a lot of crazy ass conspiracy theories, you know, and I'm not going to go over them in detail. Maybe sometime I'll do a podcast about conspiracy theories, but yeah, I'm not sure he thought this one all the way through. Um, he he ran his mouth about a situation he didn't have the facts for, and he presented shit on YouTube like video evidence of something that he can't prove. Yeah, I don't know much about that one, Kenneth. I don't know much about that one, but I know he settled with him. He said he only paid him like $20,000, but I think it was like something like $1 million or something like that. I need to look into that a little bit. Yeah, he doxed a female vet too. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, so yeah, but if you go back and you look at it, there was a post on his YouTube community post the other day, and he was talking about the Kylie Rodney case, which is stupid. Bro, you better just shut the fuck up till you can get to your get to your trial. And if he had good lawyers, they would tell him that. But I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't. 1.2 million. Yeah, they were talking about 1.2, 1.8. Yeah, something. So they were talking about it the other day. I really wasn't paying that much attention. I think maybe Triple T was talking about it, or it was talked about on his show. What up, Slinko? Slinko in the chat. Slinko coming through. Yes, yeah, the sex trafficking. Yeah, they accused him of sex trafficking. He's doing the same shit with Calhoun and Justin Time. The only difference is they ain't gonna sue him. But yeah, he's just yeah. I'm not really sure where in California, but if you look up the Kylie Rodney case, you can find some information on it. They actually have there's this dive team that goes and pulls like basically they look for missing people and they find these fucking cars in lakes and they like pull them out and shit. They did a whole ass documentary on finding her. So, which I need to go back and watch. I started watching one day and got distracted with work. What up, Kentucky boy? We're just talking about the Kylie Rodney case. Somebody brought it up. So, um, what's up, foreskins? Whoop whoop. They like that shit. That's their new favorite shit. So, yeah, Ryan's so smart he'll defend himself. I just hope, I just hope if he does defend himself that they air it on TV. Yeah, Kentucky boy. I never really did either when it happened. Like I seen a couple videos that he made and shit, and it was just wild, bro. Like it wasn't good. I think he was tweaking all the way back then, and yeah, at first I was kind of like into it. I watched a little bit of it, and I watched like a couple videos he posted on TikTok, and I'm like, dude, this is pretty interesting, man. And then I remember they found the girl, and he just kept on going, and it went from her mom or dad's involved in it. It's a GoFundMe scheme. They killed her, and blah blah blah. And then he went from like they were involved in it to she didn't even exist. That they made it all up to get this money. I was like, what? I'm like, dude, there's something going on. But I wasn't following country rap back then, and I damn sure wasn't following Upchurch. Like I liked a few of his like funny videos back in the day. Never really listened to his music. And I've explained this before, but I found Upchurch through Calhoun. So I was listening to Adam Calhoun and realized Upchurch was on a couple tracks. Then I eventually went back and listened to the Hooligan album. And I like that album. That album's still dope. I still bump it today. So I like the Hooligan album. Yeah, that's what made me quit fucking with him. Like you don't know that BS online, or you don't do that BS online. All I can see that's fuckboy shit. Yeah, yeah, it is fuckboy shit. Yeah, you can't do that shit, bro. Like, I mean, I can understand like if you can present evidence, you got to be able to present evidence though. Yeah, back when he was good. Yeah, he was dope back in the day. I'm not gonna lie, I like some of Upchurch's music back in the day. He wasn't like my favorite artist or anything. I've always leaned more towards ACAL. Yeah, you found Upchurch and ACAL through Tom McDonald. Yeah, yeah, I found ACAL first, and then it was Tom. But back in that time, I was listening to more like MAGA music, like Bryson Gray, Tyson James. I was listening to that type of shit. And hell, I went back when I was sober, probably about 3, 4 years. I quit listening to rap music altogether. You know, and then I like eventually started getting back into it. But yeah, I old school MAGA music with Forgiato Blow, fucking Rocky Luciano was a part of that shit sometimes too. And then you had Bryson Gray, Tyson James, Topher. Those were all dope. What about what other thousand crime pages? Hold on. What did Frank say? Sketchy or not, still Ryan's business. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I do think there was some sketchy stuff with that case. Eh, I don't know, man. We're gonna find out. I mean, I didn't look into it in depth. I haven't really done it yet, but I I can just tell you from what I've seen on the internet that Upchurch, whatever's going on in that case, he doesn't have the evidence to back it up. Hey, have a good one, Crawfish. Yeah, and then you had Burden and Mises. You had them involved too. That was dope. So there was a lot of dope music I was listening to back then, and I kind of just stumbled upon ACAL, and I stumbled upon AmeriCal 1, and I liked that album. And then I heard Upchurch on Die Tonight, and I'm like, oh, this track's dope. I seen the video. I'm like, this shit's sick, bro. I was like, I'm gonna go and listen to a few more shit, a few more of his album or a few more of his songs. I listened to YZ. YZ was dope. But that's about as far as I got with him. I went over, started listening to ACAL, and rest is history. I kind of just fucking, and then I was listening to Tom for a long ass time. Yeah, Church did a lot of speculation. That's the problem, bro. Yeah, a lot. He did a lot of speculation, man. You gotta have evidence, bro. And I'm not saying conspiracy theories, bro. If you got a conspiracy theory and you believe in that shit, you gotta have the evidence to back it up, bro. Um, and that's just the thing. Like if he wanted if he was to go on somebody's podcast and like talk about it and like show evidence, like motherfucker, you might be able to sell me on it. But I just don't think he can. I just don't think he has. Um, First off, I don't think he has the mental capacity to be able to put all the pieces together. I mean, you can see that from his actions, and I think that he got wrapped into something, started believing something, and now he just will not. He refuses. He refuses to admit he's wrong. Yeah, yeah. He accused the people, bro. Like he accused the family members of killing this little girl, and then eventually, after a period of time, got to the point where he said that girl never existed. Yeah, I need to go and watch it. I need to go and start pulling up shit. I was reading through the court documents, and some of that shit was wild. There was like one comment on one of his community posts and said, it's been 4 days and you haven't admitted that you were wrong about the Kyle Rodney case. And his comment reply to this. Now, this was in the court documents. Yeah, it says something like you can apologize on this nutsack. And it's like documented in court documents. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Upchurch next tattoo should be allegedly. Across his forehead. Damn. crying, crying Addy up. He has thought he's Elvis 2.0 since Holler Boy documentary. Then add Adderall, and then he add Yes Man, and you got Krieger 3. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I guess if you're confident in something and you believe that it's true, okay. But if you think that the situation is how you're saying it is, like it's a big like conspiracy theory and like you can prove it, okay, then fucking prove it, bro. You know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too. Go back and watch it all. I'm gonna try to find some of that shit. Some of that shit he's probably taken down, like videos or whatever. So Tweaksquad always big mad. Yeah, always big mad. Always big mad. Up in my comment section, running their mouth. What about HT's name? Yeah. What up, Michael? I see you in the chat. Stephanie in the chat. A lot was on other channels. Yeah, and then he had Kurt in it too. Like I think Kurt was like trying to sell merchandise off of it and shit about the Kylie Rodney case not being true. I will say one thing: Upchurch shut that shit down when they tried to sell merch. But still, man, it's not good. I can't remember what the shirt said, but he wanted to sell some kind of fucking shirt, and Upchurch shut it down. What do you mean? What's going on with Cashville? Nothing's going on with Cashville. I've called. I'll say this: I don't have anything going on with Cashville anymore. Triple T came to me one night, and I don't know if it was on a live stream or it was like before we went live. And he said Cashville talked to me. He said he was just having fun on the internet. Nothing's personal. That he doesn't want to keep going and this and that. And I was like, okay. So I just kind of dropped it. Now, if he starts it up again, that's on him. I probably won't even respond, to be totally honest with you, because it was very one sided. Asked if I could send him prayers. I'm not sending him prayers. I don't have any, like I said in the very beginning, I don't have anything against Cashville, like personally. Like none of it was personal. It was more like you mentioned my wife in a live stream. You made a video about me. Now I'm going to roast you. And in my opinion, I won. So, yeah, he might not agree with that, but definitely. Yeah, imagine worrying about a case in Cali when there was a pedo ring in his own community. Yeah. Yeah, so he says. That's just fucking, I don't know. Yeah, I think there actually was one in his own community. I can't remember. I haven't read the news for a while. I haven't looked into that shit, but there's some crazy shit going on in Nashville. If Agent Church says it's true, then it has to be true. Truth. Captain Cuck was the one who gave him all the wild ideas on that case. Yeah. What a lot of people don't realize is Captain Kurt is there's a lot of crazy shit going on with him and like instigating shit. Like he'd be instigating the fuck out of some shit. I think he instigated the Adam and Upchurch beef. I think he started that shit. He was trying to start some shit between Upchurch and 501 Bryce. So if you go back and watch that shit with 501 Bryce, there was like an interview he did with Upchurch, and Captain Kurt was trying to instigate an art like a feud between those two. And I will say one thing: Upchurch didn't take the bait. He was just quiet, bro. And then he switched the topic back to Adam. So, fat jokes trigger Cashville. Yeah, I'm gonna lay off. I'm gonna lay off of Cashville. I mean, I ain't got no, like I said, I ain't got no personal beef with him, but I want him to leave me the fuck alone. I know that. Oh, or did they get sued too? I remember somebody saying like, uh, father and son really didn't talk much, just agreed. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I need to look into it. Has he said anything crazy today? Nah, I don't think so. I don't. I'm blocked on his Instagram, so I still haven't figured out how to make a burner account. So Church is Kurt is no friend of Upchurch. Yeah, yeah. So DM Films, I found somebody that figured out how to make a burner account. So if I figure it out, I'm gonna let you know. I just want to get like I'm just saying if you're still friend or you're still able to see Upchurch's stories and shit, and you see some dude like just some weird ass fucking name jump in there and like praise him for everything he does, you know that's probably me. Hey, what up, Chill Rock? What up, Chill Rock? Chill Rock in the chat. Any new IG stories? Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. Hey, what up, Honey Badger? I see you in the chat. I seen you went to a concert last night. What was it, Brian Martin? Is that what the dude's name was? I can't remember. I seen it briefly. I was busy last night. I was busy today too. Fucking with baseball and softball and all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah. Yeah, I used to, hey, Joshua, I used to have a VPN. I had one for a while. I need to get another subscription to it and just put it on my phone. I tried putting it on my computer and it slowed my fucking internet down. I didn't like that. Hell yeah, Brian Martin was awesome. Yeah, I seen that. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I know he posted some kind of live stream too. I need to go back and watch that. He sounds good in person as well. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, Bravo and Sav sounded really good in person. I thought that was dope. It sounded like basically like they did off the fucking album. Their albums. Brian Martin was in that "Fuck Around and Find Out" track on Adam Calhoun's country album, wasn't he? I think. Yeah, there you go. You just posted it. Yeah, yeah, he's dope. That I like that track. "Walking Through Hell" is probably my favorite track on that album. Though. Yeah, California sucks. Yeah, yeah, it's just expensive to live there. I mean, I went to Anaheim back in February, Anaheim, California, for a work trip, and it was nice. Don't get me wrong. Like it's weather was nice when I was there, but yeah, bro, I would not want to live there. And I know Anaheim's one of their bigger cities, but like the traffic was horrendous, horrendous. And it was like, and I'm not trying to be rude or whatever, but it was like stepping into Little Mexico. I mean, everybody there, like working there was Mexican. Yeah, Sav's product or podcast with Flawed was a good one. Yeah, it was really good. The one with FJ was good too. But Flawed told me he's like, you're not gonna want to miss the guest next week, and I'm thinking it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be ACAL. I could be wrong though. Up in Canada and want to move to the U.S. sometime soon. Yeah, a lot of people hate on Canada. I don't hate on Canada. I hate on their government leadership. Shit's fucking trash. With what's his name that was in there forever? I can't remember his fucking name because he's not important. Ripta does a tell all with Sav? That'd be fucking cool. I wonder if that's the next episode. I know there's an episode coming up next, and Flawed said you don't want to miss this one. Trudeau, yeah, Trudeau, Mister Blackface himself, dressing up in blackface. Yeah, so I mean, I've said like I live in Ohio. Ohio ain't bad, but who the fuck wants to live in Ohio weather wise? Fucking trash. So, but yeah, we got 53 people in here. That's not bad for just a random live stream. But you ain't got no Triple T, you ain't got no Chop this weekend. I wanted to jump on and at least fucking talk a little bit of shit, talk a little bit. Yeah, weather sucks, bro. Yeah, weather sucks. Yeah. Well, California makes you feel like you're in hell. Yeah, the weather gets hot as hell. Yeah. What up, HBR? Is it dropping on Savannah Dexter? No, Kenneth. All of the new podcast episodes drop on her Patreon account. So I signed up to her Patreon account. I did like the middle tier. I think it's like $10 a month or something like that. And my wife, she likes her clothing line and shit. So she'll get like all the new drops early, and then you got the podcast. What, bro? You want to go outside? Huh? Come on. You want to go outside, little dog? Come on. Let's go. You want to go outside or inside? Okay, go outside. Can't figure out what the hell he wants. Blood in the spaghetti. That's tough right there. In Ohio, they put blood in the spaghetti. Oh shit. Yeah, I've lived in Ohio all my life. It's got its ups and downs. It's home though. I don't I don't think I'll ever be able to live anywhere else. I got kids, family here, so I ain't going nowhere. Come on, you coming in or what? Lord, you guys are getting on my nerves. Figure out what you're doing. There's blood in the pizza sauce. That's shit. There's blood everywhere. I still haven't heard that story. What the fuck he was talking about? Somebody said something like they put period blood in the spaghetti or some shit like that. Am I close to Toledo? Uh, Pretty close. Oh, I'm trying to not narrow it down. I got a lot of haters on this page. Let's put it that way. A lot of people harassing me. It might be because I jump on here and I go, "What up, Foreskins?" or Tweaksquad. Yeah. Diddy Voodoo. Oh, shit. Ryan doesn't even know what he's talking about. There's a lot of people from Ohio in here. Oh, shit. Yeah, Chop's in Ohio, too. Me and Chops talked about collabing. I don't know about collabing, meeting up. I'd like to go to a concert if they do one here in Ohio. I know they're doing the Outlaw Nation thing, but I didn't. They're doing that Outlaw Nation thing today, but fuck, I didn't know about it till like a week and a half ago. So I didn't have time to prepare for it. If I'd have had a little bit of money, I would have probably went. It's only 3 hours, 3-4 hours away, something like that. Upchurch doesn't even know what day it is. Yeah, there is some good fishing. That's one good thing we have. You know, pissed off them foreskins again. You know it. Gotcha is too, isn't he? Yeah, he's in Ohio too. What up, what up, what up? Yeah. What up, white boy? I see you in the chat. That's the ocean, not a lake. Yeah. Yeah. I went to a nice little place for work last year, and I don't think I'm going back this year. But last year I went to Mount Vernon, and it was like a little smaller town or whatever, but that shit was dope. It was nice up there. Nice over there, down there. I can't remember where it's at. But Mount Vernon was dope. It was a small town though. Yeah, he makes himself. Yeah, I agree. Ryan Upchurch makes himself an easy target of endless roasting. Yeah, it's easy work, bro. Like, and the funny thing is, I got people in my comment section going, "Oh man, he got you. He got you." Like, I don't think you understand, bro. He's got a lot of catching up to do. Like, I've done 4 or 5 months worth of fucking videos roasting his ass. Oh, you're only about 30 minutes from the eastern border of Ohio? Yeah. Yeah, there's just a bunch of people from Ohio in the chat, Rachel. Martin Speaks says he's coming to dox you. To dock me or dox me? I'm not worried about Martin Speaks. I don't have no issue with Martin Speaks, but from what I can see, he has a problem with me for some reason. I don't know. They don't want to dox me. I'll say that. I'll put it nicely, okay? Nobody wants to come to my house and do nothing stupid. So that would be a dumb move on everybody involved. Yeah, what makes it funny is he lets small timers like us get under his skin. Yeah, I got something planned in the works probably next week too. I'm gonna have if you follow him on Instagram, it's old boy tweaking. He's gonna be on the podcast next week. I don't know about that. No one would have the balls. I don't know, man. There's some pretty crazy people for Creek Squad too. Um, I wouldn't put it past him trying to dox me and doing something stupid. I just think it would be a dumb move. It would be really stupid. I stay with that pipe on me. Yep. Oh, he said he would dock me like touching wieners. I'm good, fam. I've seen some of the shit that Martin Speaks does. I have no interest in working with that dude or like I don't really have a whole lot of interest like collabing with anybody like except for my people like Damo. I'd like to do some shit with Flawed here soon. When he slows down a little bit. Of course, Triple T. I'm already working with him, doing some shit. But my main focus coming up, and the Two Girls One Pod. I've been jumping on their podcast, talking to them and shit. They're a cool group of people. I like them. You got Manders Be Weird and Mel, and then you have Howard over there, and then you also got Damo. Damo jumps up. Damo and Chill Rock's probably I'd say Damo, Chill Rock, and Triple T are like my three favorite reactors. And you also got Predicate. Um, Thoughts of a Predicate winner. Yeah, I like him too. He's dope. Um, so he said, I don't watch Martin much anymore, but I don't think he would do you anyway. You don't think he would dox me anyway? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I ain't got no problem with Martin. I just don't. I don't know. I've seen some of the shit he's said about like me and him got into like a because I follow a conservative right wing guy online. And he went live the other night and he was in there like talking shit. So yeah, Chill Rock's awesome. And also I collab with HBR, of course, on the Fifth Element. Um, but here soon, I want to focus on getting a couple artists to come up. I've been talking on Instagram to Big Mendo. I want to reach out to maybe TJ Sanders. Um, Eventually, I want the Trailer Park Boys on there. Fucking HT and Simple Man. Gotta get them both on there at the same time. But I don't really want to do like an interview. Like, hey, let me get you up and interview you. I want to fucking get them up and then like send the fucking live stream link to a couple of my subscribers and make it like a panel. Like where we just chop it up and bullshit. Yeah, LVME, he's dope as fuck too. I like him as a reactor. Like, bro, there's so many. FTB, yeah, he hasn't been posting a whole lot lately, but he's dope as shit too. Potheads, I agree. That LVME, I always try, I almost fuck that up every time, but he's dope as shit. I like him. Very knowledgeable, when breaking down bars and shit. He's dope. Um, but there's a lot of dope reactors out there, and I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, Jeff McCool, I'd like to get him up too. He just come out with a new track with Jack Gaspard. That shit, fuck. I listened to a clip of it, and I'm gonna do a reaction to it here soon. So, do a Joe Rogan like a table talk. I think it would be cool with that panel idea. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to have too many people on the panel though, because I think when you have too many people on a panel, you lose some shit. So it'd be like me and like two or three other people max. Um, I can't watch Two Girls, One Pod, just not my thing. Yeah, yeah. You got reported, so you had to change your name. What was your name before? I can't remember. I don't mind. Two Girls, One Pod. They got my type of sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? I like them. I like them, and I want to help out anybody I can. Like if I'm still a small YouTube channel as well, but like for the people just getting going on shit, I want to try to help people. Oh shit, Big Six, you had to change your shit, huh? That's fucked up. I'll have to remember that that's you now. Yeah, because you do still have the wrench. All right. Five seems to be a good panel. I agree, HBR. I agree. And the way I want to do it is like another reactor that's been super dope here lately is what is it, the reaction, um man, what the fuck is that page called, Reaction Garage or some shit like that, with Matthew. I know I fucked that up. Yeah, we're all adults. That's right, potheads. That's right. We're all adults. We watch what we want to watch. We fuck with who we want to fuck with. Some shit. Some of the shit I do don't hit with everybody. I've had some of my subscribers that I know like some of my other content tell me shit like I didn't like that video or something like that. So yeah, Reaction Garage. Okay, HBR. Yeah, that's it. He's dope. He's been hitting me up on Instagram. I like his reactions too. I've been watching those when I can. I just haven't been watching a whole lot of reactions. I've been so damn busy. I try to jump in live streams like when Damo goes live, Chill Rock goes live. Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. We've been talking back and forth about collabing here soon. Um, but I think everybody's just really busy. It's summertime. I think once wintertime happens or fall, everybody gets back into that fall routine. We're all going to get back into, uh, collabing and bullshitting together. And I have fun. I have fun doing the Fifth Element with HBR, FTB Reacts, Triple T, and Chill Rock. Man, that shit's fun. Yeah, yeah. Not agreeing. Yeah, crazy thing. Not agreeing with everything. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you ain't gonna agree with everybody on the internet. As far as that goes, like you're gonna have disagreements with people and shit. Some people's gonna like some of your shit. Some people's not. Um, I know there's a lot of people that subscribe to me early. They're like, "Are we done with this Upchurch shit yet?" And I'm like, "Nah." He keeps saying stupid shit. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna get ready to go get this fire started. Spend some time with the kids. And I appreciate y'all jumping into the chat. Be on the lookout. I'll probably go live tomorrow night just to let you know. Uh, but God bless you guys. God bless your families. And God bless the United States of America. I'm out.